Well, what's going on, everyone? I just wanted to make a quick video, and this one's going to be titled How to Deal with Negativity Both On and Off the Court. And I really wanted to make this video because I definitely had an intense session with negativity over the weekend. We were in this doubles tournament, my team, and I was the last court on, and the whole match was factoring on whether we won or lost on my court, and we wound up losing, unfortunately, and that really stung. It was not a pleasant experience, and definitely an intense situation to deal with because obviously you feel a lot of guilt, like letting the team down, and you think about the mistakes you made and all these other things, and that stuff can really eat away at you. And it took me some time to process that loss, but one thing I realized is that negativity is a very powerful intoxicant. So just like alcohol or any type of drug, where if you ingest too much of it, it will affect your mind state and how you think, and it's going to cloud your judgment. It's the same thing with negativity. So when you're going through a situation where you're upset at yourself, in doubles you're upset at your partner, or just in general in life where you don't feel like you're getting as far as you need to go, just remember you're under the influence of a very powerful drug. And the only thing that you can do to work through that is to have time and patience. So if you have the combination of those two things and you're working towards that, you will come out on the other side better. But the main thing is that as you assess your growth, you really can't do that from a negative headspace. So after a really intense emotion like that, like guilt, or I let myself down, let the team down, I'm a failure, like I made all these stupid mistakes in the match, and like how could I have been playing for so many years? At some point, you have to take those in stride and realize, okay, this didn't go the way I needed it to go. But the other thing too to realize is all great champions have gone through that type of loss. And you really can't develop as a person by not experiencing that and then overcoming it. And I think that's what's so great about tennis, is that you can have these really intense moments where it's something you care about and you didn't quite achieve it the way you wanted to, but then you can find a way to work through that and make it better for yourself and ultimately for somebody else. And that's a big part of tennis, and I've had to deal with that with my own game because I've since kind of calmed down quite a bit with the anger and the self-criticism and things. I don't smash rackets anymore. I don't really get super upset about things. I try to place all of my chips in the winning basket. So, when I first started in my journey, I was losing a lot in tennis, and that sucked. I mean, it wasn't fun, and I felt, like I said, like a failure, and I was really super negative on myself. But I always set a goal and be like, okay, how can I make this better? And so I always chop that goal down into small bite-sized pieces so I can work forward and try to make myself better a little bit each day. And since that loss over the weekend and processing that, I just realized, for one, if you're playing doubles, you really can't control what your partner does. You can try to encourage them, but if they behave a certain way or are treating you poorly, you can't control that. You just have to work through it. And also, you can't control your opponents, and that's why you play the game. That's why we go out there and compete. So you should always try to be the best in each moment, and that's what I learned from Rafael Nadal a lot. And I look up to him as a player and competitor, because he doesn't care what the score is. He could be down 0-5 and love 40, and he's going to find a way to play his best in each moment and win. And I think that's really where the growth comes from tennis, especially, and in general in life, is that you have to find those moments where you can succeed, because you're going to be in a headspace where you feel like you can't accomplish anything. Why do I even bother to try? I might as well just quit because everyone else is better than me. And everyone else external to you is irrelevant to your story. So if you think about, if you were reading a story about the hero, which is what we all are in our own story, if you found out that this person went through so much hardship and they overcame that, that's going to be an inspiration for not only that person, but for other people as well. And that's, I think, as humans, we can draw guidance and wisdom from people who go through that experience. So, like I said, negativity is very, very powerful. I would almost say it's more powerful than positivity, because positivity takes so much work. I think positivity is the path of most resistance, because it's so easy to get down on ourselves. But the main thing is that if you're in that headspace, just realize, I'm intoxicated. So I need to have the time and the patience to work through this issue. And when I'm in a clear headspace, I want to journal, I want to make a plan, I want to move forward, I want to become better from the experience. All right, that's all I got for this one. Catch you in the next one.